so many vegetables that you can access for super cheap, and they're super fresh. Sandy Richard is here to show you how you can use them. I love when you save us money, right?
Yes.
So you should be using this stuff now while you can get it, and it's fresh and local, and
Yes.
it's, you know, practically free. What are the vegetables we're talking about?
Practically free. And the cool part about that is we've had all around the globe, really, we've had a hot, hot weather. And so we're getting some of these things a little earlier than normal.
Yeah, that's right. So the whole growing season has been sort of sped up a little bit.
So if, fennel, for example, if it was planted in May, you might be getting it at 10 weeks rather than the 12 weeks, 12 to 14 weeks. And I love a smaller fennel as well. Zucchini's the same, which we're going to use in the next segment.
Okay.
And apples, and these are all readily available. So what I love to tell families is, look, if you want to go a little gourmet, but you want it kid-friendly, you can use local ingredients.
Yeah.
They don't have to be fancy schmancy ingredients, and you can get a really cool result.
I would love to hear how you chopped up that fennel. It looks like a brain.
I'm going to do it.
So a lot of people will look at it and say, I don't want to deal with that vegetable.
I am cutting the brain in a second.
Cut the brain. Show us how.
Okay, because fennel looks very intimidating, and a lot of people don't know what the heck to do with it. So here's what we're going to do. I put a little butter in the pan. I'm going to add a little olive oil, just because I don't want all butter, health benefits plus flavor.
Okay.
And then I'm going to plunk this fennel in. And let me tell you something. You're going to smell this going in about 2 seconds here. I'm going to make sure it's nice and hot. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a little garlic. And I'd like to touch on the garlic if I can.
Yeah,
give
go
it
ahead.
a good plunk.
Let's talk
and there's
about
a fork there too if you want. Oh, look at her.
You know,
she is just so
use what I got.
We'll get that out of the way.
Yep.
Here's the deal. Garlic nowadays, I used to recommend getting it in the jar.
Yeah.
But nowadays you can get it, here, grab that over there if you can, that bag.
Peeled garlic.
Peeled garlic, okay? So you can get it all
Time
peeled.
saver.
Time saver, huge. And when you're using a little micro grater, it takes you no time at all to grate your garlic.
Okay, so it comes in a little package like that.
Yeah.
And that saves you some time.
Saves you so much time.
Grate it up, and it's right into the pan, right?
Right into the pan, and you just use a little micro grater, and in it goes.
Okay.
And you can just start to smell that garlic and the fennel and the whatever. Okay. So here's what I'm going to add to it as well: bacon.
Yeah.
So I'm going to slice this up.
Do it, girl.
Hello, I'm going to add bacon. I love bacon.
Me too.
And I love pre-cooked bacon.
Oh, do you?
I love
actually never get the pre-cooked bacon.
I love it. Look how much fat is gone.
Oh, right.
So
you want that gone. I see fat and I think, oh my God, it's going to taste so good. That's probably why I can't get the last 10 pounds off.
Oh yeah, look at you. Okay. No, so I like to use a pre-cooked bacon. You can get large packages now quite inexpensively at some of the box stores.
Okay.
Okay. It is handy as heck. They've cooked off a whole bunch of fat for you, which I do like, but you're not losing the flavor.
Right.
It's wonderful. So big
So we got
fan.
that going on.
Got that going on. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to add some stewed tomatoes. You can add that to the pan.
I think veggies might ruin this, though.
Okay.
Just joking. Kind of.
No. Okay, and here's what I love about using stewed tomatoes. They're inexpensive.
They're very good for you.
They're very good for you. Cooked down tomatoes, it's like having wine. It's that good. Well, sort of, because
this is a good sell job. I like where you're going with this.
Good. So think cooked tomatoes, think ketchup, okay? So you're not getting the sugar in it, but what you're getting is someone has done all the pre-cooking for you. And as you cook down tomatoes, remember tomatoes is a fruit.
Right.
So as you cook it down and you cook it down, it gets sweeter and it gets sweeter and it gets sweeter. So someone's done that job for you.
For sure.
Off-site.
And it's good flavor too.
Hello.
It bulks up a meal as well.
It bulks up a meal. It's wonderful. So this all kind of comes together. We're going to add some fresh pepper. I'm going to get you to do that.
Yeah.
If you like heat, you can add chili flakes if you want. I like the different kinds of heat. Like pepper to me is more of a French heat, and I just love the difference in heat. If you like chili flakes, fine. If not, I've showed you this before. I love this. Is my favorite tool in the whole world. I love this thing. And basically, what it is it makes cayenne.
Yeah.
And it's at the table, it looks beautiful, and you can put it onto your own plate there.
Love that.
Now, when you're serving it up, kids love this. And I'm telling you, if you want kids to love fennel, this is the meal to try it on, okay?
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay,
it's
so we're gonna
kid-friendly.
chop it up?
I'm gonna show you how to cut fennel really easily. Down the center, I haven't even washed this yet.
Okay.
Okay, and you don't want to. Not
You
yet.
wash it after.
Wash it after.
Okay.
And you cut it down and you make it into quarters. So I'm going to just show you this. So you see this little core in here?
Yep.
You just want to take that core off.
Okay.
And then what you want to do is when you see these little feathery bits, you want to save them. I use that as garnish.
Okay.
So after it's been washed, I just take that and I use it as garnish.
Aren't you fancy?
And I know.
I love it.
Hello, look at me. All the kid-friendly stuff, right? And that's all you do. And then you just take it and you can save a little bit of this stem, not too bad. But don't be intimidated by all this brown stuff that you see.
Okay.
Okay, it's fine.
It's all good. It's all fine.
It's all good. You can peel it off if you don't like it, but for me, take a little bit off. Chop it up, in it goes. And what I do...
So you chop it up and then you wash it when it's all chopped up?
Then I just put it in a bucket of water and let it sit while I'm doing everything else. Hello, extra set of hands.
All right, so you're going to put this, so you put this on penne, which I
do.
know a lot of kids like. I mean, pasta's a big one.
It's a big one.
And what's great about it is you're putting all those veggies in the sauce.
Yes.
So that's great.
Exactly. Fennel, tomato, yummy, on pasta.
Bacon,
hello.
don't forget that.
You can even put a few little crushed croutons on. Kids love that.
Very nice.